Alright, so we're gonna do a Dead Rails video. We're gonna do a Dead Rails video. So what we're gonna do here is get rid of all the classes, and we'll try doing this as a noob. We'll just abandon the shotgun. So let's get rid of the classes. So we just want none. Equip none. Alright, so we've got no classes. We've got no train. I'm going to get my gun, but I'm going to abandon it at the beginning. So we're going to start as a nub. We're going to start as if this is your first time ever playing this game. Let's check it out. I'm pretty sure everybody's aware of Dead Rails by now. It's going to be nothing new. But what we're going to do now is try and show you how to get the win as easy as possible. This is going to be useful for getting bonds and getting a win. So here we go. I'm starting with my little game pass here, which has got my gun in it because I bought this. But you won't start with that, so we're going to leave it there. So you're playing the game, you've got no classes, you've got nothing. You're just starting completely from fresh. So first things first, we're going to get the gold. We're going to put it on there. We're going to cash the gold, and we need some coal for the train to get it going. So we'll go in there and get some coal. Let's have a look. See what we've got. See what we've got in here. All right. Are we lucky? We're not lucky. We're not lucky. We've not got a good seed in the shop to begin with. What I normally like to do is get some bits and bobs. It's always handy to have a gun and stuff, but you're not going to have money for a gun normally, so I'm going to leave that. I've just got enough for 2 pieces of coal. We've got nothing to mine with. We've got no miner's helmet. We remember when you start the game, you always get these newspapers. It's worth taking those. So I've got 2 coal, and I've got 3 newspapers from the newspaper stand. My default trade, I'm going to put the coal in here, and the newspapers, and we're all set. So we've probably got maybe enough fuel to get to the next outpost there. But what we want to do now is we want to see if we can find anything we can mine. It'd be handy to get some more fuel, and we're going to try and do a town and get some money as quickly as possible and get back to the next outpost. Wait a minute, we've got some coal here. This might be useful. We'll see if we can just quickly mine this with a shovel. It takes ages mining this with a shovel because you haven't got pickaxe, which obviously mines in one shot, but you just press and hold, swing, and that's going to pull the spade up, hit it back down, and that will mine the coal. Now it's a bit random what you're going to get out of this. Sometimes you're going to get 1 piece. It's a bit glitchy as well. Sometimes you accidentally press it a couple of times like that and it doesn't work. There we go. So you can get 1, 2 or 3 pieces. We've been mediumly lucky. We've got 2 pieces of coal. We'll put this on the train. Now obviously if you've got the pickaxe, it's way quicker to mine, so the pickaxe pays for itself in no time at all. So if you see a pickaxe in the shop, it's worth getting that if you've got the money. But first of all, we need to get some money. We've got no weapons, remember, so we've got to be really careful. So ideally, we want some cash. So what we might do to be on the safe side is just get enough. If we can find enough gold, we might just mine the gold and cash it in. Now we've got enough fuel to get to the next point. We might not risk it with a town. We'll have a look how big the town is. If it's only a little one, we might be able to do it with just a shovel. But we've got to remember, we've just started fresh. We've got no bandages. We've got nothing. This is quite a big piece of gold, so we'll take that. That's going to be worth a little bit. We want enough to get a gun. Ideally, we want to be able to get the rifle with some ammo. Without that, we're toast, and hopefully we're going to be lucky enough that there's not going to be any bandits or anything spawning that we have to deal with. So obviously when you do play the game a bit, you'll get some bonds. You can buy classes with that. A useful one to have in here is the conductor, because that makes the train go a lot faster. I'm going to get this silver as well. I'm going to see if I can get enough money just to get I've already got 10 left over from the beginning, so if we can get a rifle, then that'd be super useful. Worst case scenario is you can go get a gun and go back and do the town on foot. Or if you're really lucky, you manage to get a horse. It's very quick to go back to that first town from the first outpost. Okay, so we've got a bit of silver, we've got a bit of gold. You might not always get this. This is quite lucky. So sometimes you'll have no option but to go and do the town to get the money straight off the bat, but we'll see. Also, you normally get little buildings here and there that have not generally got that much worth taking in them. Now and again you drop lucky, but in general it's not worth. If you don't want to be spending 8 hours doing the game, it's not really worth bothering doing the little houses. You want to just go for the towns, but it's no point doing the towns unless you're well equipped with a gun, and that gun really wants to be the rifle. We've got a bit more coal here, and there's some zombies in this house. I'm going to go get the coal because that's going to save me some money down the line. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay far enough away from this house so as the zombies don't come out, but we'll see what we can do. So when you're hitting the zombies, you want to do this as well. You press swing, which is your left mouse button. You hold it down until it's all the way up. Let go, and that gives it a good old clout. So if you're doing that on a zombie, that's doing maximum damage. And sometimes it glitches like that, so you've got to sort of tap it a little bit to get it working again. Right, we've got a bit more coal. Oh, we've been lucky again. We've got 2 more pieces. Now let's just see, is there anything worth having in this little general store before we go on. Sometimes you can just sort of see stuff without triggering the zombies to attack. I can't see much of any use in there, and it's going to be night time, so I think we need to get going, because the one thing you don't want to be doing is be stuck out on a night time surrounded by zombies. So let's get back in the train and let's get towards the town. I'm just going to head for I'm going to put the coal in here, and I'm going to head for the outpost now, because we're already at 5,000 kilometers. So the key to doing this game is just staying safe, and that means not getting off the train at night time unless you are equipped to deal with what's going to happen, which is lots of zombies. So you really need a gun. So this is the town at 7.5k. So that first town always spawns in at 7.5 kilometers, and your first safe zone is over here at 10 kilometers. So it's not that far to go back to the town, which is always an option, and do the bank. We've also got a couple of little houses that we've gone past, so it might be worth having a look in there if we can get a weapon. I don't know how much money we've got with these with this gold and silver that we've just mined, though. Probably not that much. Unpin it. But it's worth being here for the night, because these guys, these little guards in these towns, are going to protect you normally overnight. So let's cash this in at the trading post and see what money we get for these things. And as you can see, we've got zombies coming in. You can use the zombies as fuel. They're quite useful. This is not a lot of money. The big piece of gold, 47, that's a decent amount. We've got 72. That's going to be enough for at least a gun and a little bit of ammo. It's not going to be enough to get the rifle, but we can make do for the time being. So let's go in the gun shop. We'll just get, I think the cheapest one is the revolver. Yeah, 35 for the revolver. We'll have that, we'll take that, and we'll get a little bit of revolver ammo as well. So we can get one more, and it's daytime again, so we're back in daytime. I'm going to go back to the bank now with my revolver on foot. It's going to take a little while to walk down there, but it means we're going to be able to get some cash. Don't get too near these houses with the zombies in, because we don't want to waste the ammo. We want to save the ammo for the town. So we're ready with the revolver. Let's hope we don't die. So we need to get this. When we do the banks, we need to make sure we get one of these old guys out here. He's got the code for the vault. Now doing the vault's going to be tricky because there's loads of people. We've got 48 ammo for this, so we just want to try and just get enough zombies killed. Now the trick I'm using here, oops. So 34431. We'll put that in the bag, but we'll try to remember that. 34431. So the trick I'm using here is I fire and automatically reload, and then you're not stuck in these situations where you're spending ages completely reloading the revolver. This is quite a good strat for being able to continuously fire. You see what I'm doing there? So it's bang, reload, bang, reload, bang, reload. Unfortunately, you're going to get through ammo quite quickly doing this. If you can get them to walk in front of each other like this, you can kind of shoot more than one at one time. The dynamite guy's a bit stupid, because he will blow up the other zombies. But just edge your way in. Don't go in too quick, or we're wasting some ammo there. Don't go in all in one go, because they will come towards you. So you want to activate as few at a time. We've only got 12 ammo. This guy needs killing as priority because he's got a gun. And we've taken on a little bit of damage here. If we can get in this building without these guys coming near us, we're going to be alright. We've attracted another zombie. And then we're going to be out of ammo, so there better not be any in here. I think if we can do this now and there's nobody coming... What was the code? The code was... what's happened here? I'm going to do this guy with the shovel. Oh my word, this is not going well so far. So we seem to have a glitch. Oh no, there we go. 3. I forgot what it was. 3, 4, 4. Oh, well, it's gone. Shoot that guy. So it's 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, I think. We've lost this game is so glitchy. 3, 4, 4, 3, 1. There we go. It's worth remembering these codes, because if you put the code on the floor in a building, it's going to go under the floor. Right, we've got the money. So what we want to do now is try and get out of here without dying. I'm on really low health right now, so I need to just run away. basically as quickly as possible, get back to that town, sell all this cash, sell all this gold and silver. Did we make it? I think we did it. So if I can get back now and sell this stuff, we can get a gun and then we're laughing. So your mileage may vary on this sort of start. This is the main thing. Get some cash and get a rifle. But we're in a rush now. We've got to get back there before night time. So that first bit, you'll see the health up here in the top right hand corner is regenerating as well. That regenerates. It's very slow, but once we get there, once we trade this stuff in, we can start doing things like buying bandages. We can also, if we did the entire village, we'd be able to find things like bandages and stuff and heal up. But I'm just doing this as this is like a bootstrap. Get some cash. Once we've got cash, once we've got a rifle, we're golden. The game's easy peasy then. But this first bit, this first bootstrapping, we could be dead now. It's night time. We've lucked out. We've lucked out because it's a storm. As long as we don't get hit by lightning, we're going to be all right. We've got a little bit of time to get back in. If this was a normal night where it was like werewolves and stuff, we could be snookered in. As long as we don't get hit by lightning here, we're laughing. We're taking a bit of a risk. Now, obviously, in the game, you can get lightning conductors. You can stick them to the train. That directs the lightning away from you as a player, so you're not going to get killed. So as long as we get in here without getting struck by lightning. This is the trickiest bit. Just getting to the point where you've got enough money to do stuff. They were shooting at these wolves that had come in. We've made it. We've made it to trading, and we've also regenerated a fair bit of health. So we're going to trade all this gold and silver in that we got out of that bank. Now, if you do decide you want to glitch in through the bank walls, you save a lot of ammo and a lot of risk because you only have to get 1 or 2 zombies. I'll show you how to do the glitch later on. Right, what have we got in the shop this time? We've looked out again here. I'm going to buy this straight off the bat because this is absolutely essential for doing the mine and generally seeing at night. It's a miner's helmet. If you tap your inventory, you can see he's wearing it there. This is going to make it so at night time you can actually see what you're doing. That is the most useful thing we're gonna have in the game. Now I'm gonna leave everything else for the time being. I'm gonna go get myself a proper gun because this revolver's a bit subpar. So let's get a rifle. That's gonna cost me 75. We'll take that, and now I've got 102 left. I'm just gonna stack up on rifle ammo. Once we've got the rifle ammo, we're good. We can continue the game. So let's just take all this stuff. In fact, we've got a little bit more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get 1 more, and then I'm going to get a couple of bandages because we don't want to die now. Let's find the doctors. We've got a fair bit of fuel here. We did get that coal from earlier, so we've got 1 coal. We're halfway, so I think we've got enough fuel-wise. I'm just gonna collect these little doggies. Oops, these guys are going to go in the fire, but that's all right. We're fueled up on the dead animals. We'll just go to doctors, get a couple of bandages, and then we want to get going really because we want to be doing this in daytime. We don't want to be doing villages and stuff in nighttime. We also want to armor the train up a little bit. I haven't got the money for it yet, but when we get a bit more cash, we're going to start getting some barbed wire around this train so we can use the train as a refuge. I'm actually going to use this fuel as well because there we go. We're maxed out on fuel now, so we're going to get going again. We're going to try and find another place to loot. So from this point on, these villages, these zombie towns, I call them villages, but they're little towns, little zombie towns. They're gonna spawn randomly now along the way. So you're always going to get 1 per space between safe zones. There are also 4 other points of interest. We've got the Sterling Mine. That's very useful. You got the fort, which is very, very, very useful for getting guns and ammo. You got the castle, which is a death trap, but it's got loads of bonds and loads of stuff you can sell. And you've got Tesla, where you can rebuild the Tesla monster. That will get you some bonds. And it will get you a special weapon that you need to kill Tesla at the end because he does regenerate once you've reassembled him. I'm going to leave that camp and I'm going to leave the coal. I'm going to go straight to the village. I want to get in the bank and back out again and stock up on cash, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Here's the town. I'm just going to drive straight past because there's no bank on this side. There's the bank. So we want to do minimal zombie damage really. We don't have to waste too many ammo, so we'll get the rifle out this time because this is a lot better for long range. So here, oops, I missed him. If you've got a good aim, you can normally a couple of shots each zombie, so you just want to take the ones out around the bank so we don't get any of them charging at us, and then we'll just slowly move in. Missed again there. Got to get a bit more accurate than I am. Expect them lurking on the front of the buildings here. They're going to just ambush you. So just keep edging forwards, going backwards. You don't want to get caught by these guys. None there. Whoa, there's one. You see, some of them are really fast. They just pop out. Headshots best. And if you get them, oh, this guy's got a gun, so you want him down. If you get them to line up like that, you can just shoot through a couple of them at a time, do a lot of damage in one go. We've still got 91 ammo, so we want to just make sure. We need the old guy with the code as well. Where's he? He was down here. This is the guy with the code. 42146. Let's see if we can get in here without dying. So we want 42146. And we're in. Sometimes you got to be careful because sometimes there's a zombie in here. This is snake oil. This will heal you up. Very useful. Collect those. We've got a couple of bonds. We've not got a lot in the way of money in this one though. We'll collect it anyway. Now if we can do the church. Oh my god, the zombies here. So these do come in. We want to get this guy really. He's not dying. We could take this sword as well. There's going to be another couple, but we want to get some holy water and some crucifixes as well because they're super useful for werewolves. We're quite lucky we've got 2 crucifixes. We'll grab that. Right, we want to get back to the train now. I'm not going to go above 10 on this because I paid for the extra capacity in the sack. You'll only have a sack with 10 as a beginner, so I'm just going to take 10 and then we're going to get out of it. I'm going to carry this dude. And ideally we want to get going now. Oh, there's some outlaws down there as well. They're kind of useful because that gets you a horse. We're definitely going to need a horse, so it might be worth doing those, but there's lots of them. So if we can maybe pick them off with a rifle, that'd be good. So we're going to chuck this guy in here. Oh wait, it's night time though. Is it worth risking it for the outlaws? I don't think it is. I think we're just going to go. Let's see what night it is. If it's a storm maybe, but we've already had a storm. Oh, and there's the mine. This is unlucky because we want to do all the points of interest. So we'll see what it is. Maybe we're gonna have to. When we've got the rifle, we've got 83 shots in it. We could maybe, if it's just zombies, which it is, we could maybe just do the zombies. Let's go. We're gonna have to make sure we're pretty good shots and don't get killed. If we can just outlast the night, we've got 77, so we should be all right. 77 shells left. If we can do this, then we can go and do the. We can do. In fact, we're gonna need. The problem is we're gonna need a lot of ammo for the mine as well. Running backwards with the gun's useful. If you get a class like werewolf or something at night time, this is a million times easier because you're so fast you can just outrun these guys. So what you want to do with the rifle, you want to be doing a shot and a reload every time, and you don't want to be sat about reloading 20 million bullets into a rifle waiting with things running at you. What I might do then is go and get. I might go back in the town and see if we've got some more ammo. We're going to be running low on rifle ammo after this night of zombies. Sometimes they spawn right on top of you and you don't notice, so it's always a bit of a risk. Here's another guy. Shoot him. Whoa, there's another one here. We might have to use the bandage at some point if we're not careful. If we go back to the town, there might be bandages if there's a doctor. But what I'm interested in now is I want one of these horses because this is going to be absolutely crucial for doing things like castle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try and stay far enough away that I can just pick these guys off without killing the horses because that would be bad. Right, that's 2. If you keep your distance and you use the rifle, you can generally get these guys off. And now these guys are worth about $35 each, I think, or something like that when you come to trade them in at the sheriff's. And if we get the horse, maybe we can just come back for the mine after we get some more ammo. Everybody's dead, so we want a couple of horses and we want to grab these guys because these guys are worth. Oh wait, we've hit capacity. I forgot that we've got the 10. But once we've got the horse, we can move a lot quicker. So let's drop all this stuff. And then what you do, you click on this Z, that nails it. Because when you set off, you don't want these things shooting off the train. Everything wants nailing, or well, I call it nailing. It's called welding. Welding to the train. You don't want to lose these bits and pieces. There we go. That's all the stuff out of the sack. So we'll go get these. We'll go and get these outlaws and the horses. We've done all right here. We've got quite a few of them. These guys are worth quite a bit. So what I'll do is when I get back to the train, I'll just see how far we've got. We'll use this horse to get back to the train. How far have we got to go? It might be worth coming back after we buy some more ammo. Because I'm not sure there's a gunsmith in this town. Sometimes you can get a bit of ammo by looking around and seeing what there is. We're on 16, so yeah, we could come back. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade in this stuff. And I'm going to come back on the horse and do the mine. And that way we can do the mine in the daytime. Because what we don't want to be doing is letting it get to like 9 PM. But like I say, these things spawn in at random. So it's going to be a bit of a trek on the horse to come back down here, but it's going to be worth it to do the mine. We're also going to need to make sure we've got some dynamite. Sometimes there's some there we need a torch and dynamite to blow the entrance open at the mine. So we've got to have a look in the shop as well. Because there's normally some there, but you don't want to get caught without, else it's a wasted journey. So we're stopping the town. We'll trade this stuff in. So first things first, let's just get rid of these outlaws. This is going to be enough. This on its own is going to be enough just to get some ammo. So I'm just going to dump all the stuff out here. All right. Let's pick these guys up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. We'll dump them in the sheriff's. Is it 35? Maybe I got it wrong. It is 35. Boom. So we get these. That's going to be enough for some more ammo. But we'll have a look at the general store first and see what's in there. That's all the outlaws. We'll take a horse. In fact, let's just jump on a horse, make it a little bit quicker. Let's hope there's something useful. Good grief, what have we got? Oh yes, we've got a torch and dynamite. We've looked out again, so we'll take that. Put that in the sack. Now we're going to be careful when we've got both of these in the sack because we've dropped them on top of each other. One's going to set the other off. But we're going to need that. There's normally extra dynamite there. Did we have a pickaxe? Oh, look at this. We'll take that bad boy as well. That's going to make mining things like the coal and stuff so quick. We've got a horse. And we've also got enough now. With all that extra money, we could get the armour. I think that's still going to leave us enough for a bit of ammo. Let's get to the gunsmiths. We've got 37, so we can stock up on a little bit of rifle ammo. We've got 37. That's 45, so that's too much. 30 is enough. How much is that? I can hear a werewolf, which is a bit disconcerting. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bag up these horses. I'd like to have a couple of spare horses on me. So I'm going to put these in the sack. Oops, I jumped on that one. Jumps out. It's the problem, we keep jumping on them. So we'll take that and that, and we'll use this one as well, just in case. We've got 80 rounds, which actually... Oh wait, we never sold the gold, did we? Let's get all this stuff. And while the night time's happening, we can get some more money. These guys are doing a stellar job at sorting everything out, killing the zombies while we're busy trading. Right, now we're cooking now. Look at this bad boy, $50 for the gold. Oh, that's one of the horses, and another. Oh my god, we nearly did it. Nearly dropped the torch on the dynamite and blew ourselves up. In fact, I'm only going to take one horse. I'm going to take one spare horse. We don't need that many. Right, if it's just zombies, I'm just going to go for it, man. Not yet, not yet. We didn't get the rifle ammo, did we? Let's go get the rifle ammo first. Then we can do the mine. Now, the mine's going to get us lots of bonds and lots of money. We also need to go in that church, as we'll see in a minute. So let's get cracking. Oh, look at this. We've got loads of ammo. So I'm stacked. Absolutely stacked now. Where's that horse? Let's get on this horse. Luckily, it's only zombies. I'm going to make a start. I don't care. Let's just get down to the mine now. These guys, it's nearly the end of the night time. Well, I normally put rifle in slot 2, actually. It makes it a bit easier to get to for my fat fingers. Just going to get this guy while we're going. So we want to be sort of heading down here. We're still going to get a few zombies spawning in. So pop them off. Reload the gun. It's daytime, so... That's good. Oh, there's a gunsmith there as well. There might be some ammo in there. Never mind. We want to maximise the time we've got in the mine, really. We have got the mine helmet on, though, so we will be able to see what we're doing if it does get dark. I mean, obviously, there's an element of luck to this as well. It depends what nights you get and what things spawn in along the way. But this looks like the mine's over here. I'm going to head straight to the church because we need something from in there, which will become... clear as we go on. There is also a bank But the code for this bank is torn into little pieces, so you need to put the code together, and the code is scattered around this whole mine. Unfortunately, a piece of the code is in the end of the mine there, so we're gonna have to collect those as we go around. But we'll do that at the end. So what we're going to do for the time being, there's no zombies in this place, it's completely deserted. I'm just going to jump off here, I'm going to go in here and we're going to pick up this thing. So this is a jade tablet. Now we need a few of these jade tablets to do the secret, well not the secret, but the special bit in here. So we go to the mine. Now the mine's boarded off, so what you have to do is you're going to blow this up. You can actually dance glitch through this. I haven't showed you the dance glitch yet either. Oh, we'll take this. We'll take this because we've got spare dynamite then. But before I set this up, I'm just going to show you. You can actually do in first person, if you watch my screen, E dance 2 there. You can see because I've got the miner's helmet on, he's dancing around, yeah? So what we do is we do E dance 2, and if you time it right, which is about 1, 2, boom. Oh, we'll try it. It's very tricky. 1, 2, boom. You can actually just glitch in here. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do it properly. But yeah, the banks and the walls like that, you can kind of just glitch through them. So we need this. Where's the? Oh my word! I nearly dropped it on that dynamite then. So let's just get out of the way. I hope the horse doesn't die. That one's gonna die down there. Oh, sorry horse. Also, we left. That was a bit risky. We left this thing. Let's get the sack. So we want this. We want the torch. Where's that other dynamite? Oh no, we lost both dynamite. GG's. Oh no, it's over here. Don't worry. So that is not how you do that. You'd be a bit more careful there. We'll leave the horse out here. We're probably not going to need that for a second or two. Now, what I will say is in this mine, the best thing to do here is just walk in and do nothing. You've got all your ammo. All these guys, which I found out recently, they are all just going to spawn in here. Just watch out of the way. Because he's got dynamite. Let that blow. If you don't go into the mine, you just stay here. They're all going to spawn in the same spot, so you can literally do this by just waiting. You can just wait for all these guys to spawn in. If you're quick enough, these guys with the dynamite won't even like the dynamite. But there'll be quite a few of these, but as I say, just stay here. Finish it off. If you've glitched in, though, you do get the protection of that wood still being there. So if it does become nighttime, you can just stay in and nothing can get in from the outside. What would normally happen if you charge in and start running around the mine? These guys are just going to spawn everywhere. And you've got a very, very high % chance of getting blown up by one of these dynamite guys. But just doing this, so they all spawn in this one spot, it's like an absolute next level move. Although you do risk it becoming nighttime. So it's luck of the draw. But the trick to nighttime in here as well is once you've killed all these zombies... Uh-oh. Get that guy before he sets off the dynamite. So what you absolutely don't want is these guys just spawning on top of you, lighting the dynamite and following you. Because if you haven't got the classes or you haven't got any snake oil, you're not going to be fast enough to outrun him. It makes for dull and tedious gameplay. But it makes the mine a million times easier. We're probably going to hit nighttime soon. I think that's going to be all the enemies now. Now also, we've got useful things in here. We've got gold, we've got coal. These jade tablets always spawn in at the same place. So get this, we'll grab that. And then we want to go down here. We want to use the, we'll take this, oh no, that's not dynamite, that's just in his hand. And then we can get the other tablet before it gets to night time. The good thing to remember about in here, if it does get to night time, there is a little refuge. Oh, it's too late. I'm going to chicken out. What I'm going to do now, if I can get here in time, that's bad timing on my part, but if we can get back up here before anything starts spawning in. So we've killed all the monsters that are going to spawn in here, but we might get random zombies and stuff now. So what I'm quickly going to do is I'm going to move these slightly out of the way. I'm going to get in here. And I'm going to barricade this back up again. Now, if we get anything coming in, with a bit of luck... Oh, it's werewolves as well. So I think these guys are not going to be able to get in here. So that was just in the nick of time. So all we're going to do now is sit this out. While we're here, we may as well deposit the other two. Oh my god. We kind of needed that. I should have just picked that up again. That was a mistake. But we have lost the dynamite now. Fingers crossed there's going to be another piece of dynamite down there for us. What a shambles. So don't do that. I knew that was going to happen, having all those in the sack together. Don't drop the torch on the dynamite. But we're just going to wait for the music to finish, because as soon as nighttime's over, these werewolves are going to disappear and they're going to be gone. And then we can get on with this. We've already obliterated all the enemies that are going to spawn in this mine. So once nighttime is over, that is it. We're safe again. Let's hope they've not eaten the horse, because it's a long walk back. We should have probably put the horse in the sack. And obviously it would be pitch black in here if we didn't have this miner's helmet on, so this has been extra useful appearing in the general store so early. That is the end of night time, so we're going to move this barrel, stick our heads out here and see if we can go and just get this other piece of jade mask, which is down here. Hopefully, if we're in luck, there's going to be another piece of dynamite, and there isn't. Oh no. We also need these codes. So let's pick these up. So there's one there. We need to go find some more dynamite, unfortunately. We'll take these things as well while we're here. And that will let us into the bank. If I've messed this up and we've lost... Oh no, there's a piece... Oh, look at this. We've looked out again. There's an extra piece of dynamite. So let's just take this and we'll blow this door off here. We didn't even need to buy the torch. There was one here, but that's all right. So let's put that there. Let's put that there. Let's run away before we die. All right, that's taken that out. Right, now this is a booby trap. Before we do anything, we want to take this and we want to put it on here, because if we don't put this on and secure that, when we take this mask like that, this is going to sink and it's going to release a load of werewolves, and we don't want that, because we've only just narrowly escaped werewolves once already. We'll take the loot and we'll get out. We're going to skedaddle. So let's get out of here. We're going to go drop this jade tablet on this thing, and then we can get in and we can get the loot, and then we can go. We need to be mindful if we've got the codes for the vault or not. I'm not that bothered, to be honest. Oops. Let's just drop the stuff here. Also, be careful when we're dropping these bits of paper. That's all the... So there's 4 pieces of the tablet. They go on there. That lowers this. And now we get more stuff. Oh, we haven't got the jade swords. Not spawned in. What normally happens is the jade sword is in the middle here. And that lets you kill things and reanimate them on your side. I don't know why that's not spawned in. Maybe there's something else we need to do, but that's generally there in the middle. So I'm not quite sure what's happened there. But we'll take this. We'll get our loot. Have we filled the sack? Oh no, we weren't going to do this either. We were going to go to capacity. Let's drop everything. So we want the 2 pieces of the code, definitely. We want the jade mask, it's going to be useful. We haven't got the sword, which is disappointing. I want a couple of pieces of coal, and then we'll just take the gold until we're up to 10. And that'll do. So we'll skedaddle. We'll see if we can find the other bit of the code. There it is. So let's take this. Now, I don't think it was down here, was it? So this might be all the pieces. There's a piece in the bank as well, if I remember rightly. So this might be all of it now. So let's get out of here. We just want to go to the bank and do the door, and then we want to get on the horse and get out of here before it goes to chaos. I can't believe we didn't get the jade sword. I don't know why that wasn't there. But it's not the end of the world. We've got the jade mask. So we'll just quickly do the bank, and then we'll get back to the safe zone. Okay, so that's a 6. That's a 3. Now we've got to look at the shapes as well, because that's another 3. These sort of all stick to... Oh no. That's going to be glitched through the floor. Oh my god, you've got to be so careful. This game is so glitchy. So that's the end. So the last numbers are 3. That's 6. That shape there goes in that, so it's 6, 3. That goes with the the 6, it's 363. So whatever's in here is the first number. So 1363. So 1 3 6 3. That should open. Oh, it didn't. Oh wait, are we missing a number? We've lost a number somewhere. There's another number. We could try and guess it. Do we know where it is? Is it still in the mine? Oh, it's in here. Sorry, we left a bit. It's another 3. So that, let's just put this around here. So we've got so it's 3363. So 13363. Let's just try this. 13363. Oh no, it's going to be night time. Quick, get the bonds. Get the snake oil. Get all this stuff. Okay, I think it's a vampire night. That's not the worst. That is not the worst thing in the world. We can get the horse. We can still get out of here. We've got plenty of ammo, so we should be all right. These have a quite low spawning rate. If it was werewolves or something like that, we could be snookered here. But we've done all right. I think we had werewolves while we were in the mine. So I'm just going to go and get the horse, and then we're going to get out of here. Oh. Reshot that one. An extra strong vampire. Let's get on the horse and get out of here. Let's get back over to the safe town. Just keep an eye out for these guys now. Okay, so that's a mine finished. We could be selling these guys as well. But I'm not going to bother. I don't even know why I'm still shooting him. Once we're on horseback, we're too quick for him anyway. I'm just wasting ammo now, really. Oh, let's go back to the train track. I need to make sure I'm going in the right direction. Although I'm pretty sure it's over here. Loads of vampires following us. Oh wait, we want to kill this guy. And it's daytime again. Where is the train track? It's over here, I think. Let's not get totally lost, because that would be bad. I think that's the safe town over here. Here it is, emerging out of the clouds in the distance. We've not done too bad there. So that's the first major point of interest done. That's the mine complete. We'll just cash out, and then we can get some more stuff and start, maybe see if we can start protecting the train a bit, because that's going to be coming useful for overnights. We've got zombies and werewolves and stuff. We want to be pretty protected. We've also got some coal down there, I remember, so we could go mine that. But we've got, so we're going to have a bit of money after this, so and we've got some coal on the train, so we should be all right. These guys looking after us in the name of America. All right, let's get the trading zone. Well, that was a total shambles. We've lost all the horses as well, but that's all right. Oops, missed the table there. Oh my God, what am I doing? That's me coal. From me mine. I mean, if we wanted to, we could always go back as well and get extra bits, but I'm amazed the Jade Sword wasn't there, though. That's the first time I've seen it not spawn in. I wonder if that was a glitch, because I accidentally blew up the thing outside. Right, we'll take the coal. Right, first of all, let's have a look in the general store, because we can make the game a lot easier by armouring this train up. Now, I'm a massive fan of this barbed wire. Let's just I buy a lot of this, so I'm gonna put this out on here. So first of all, you basically just want to do the window, all the ways of getting in here. Stick this to the side. Where's the other bit gone? Stick that. So you want the windows, so they can't get into the windows. You want the back, so they can't get into the back, and then a bit on the front, so they can't get through the front windows. So we're gonna need at least another, I'd say, oops. Another 4 for a basic covering, and then a bit more for a deluxe covering. Oh, it's so tricky to buy because it keeps falling off the table, this stuff. But we'll put it on there. What I like to do is put stuff on the roof as well. And I can sit on the roof in pure safety. So maybe I'm just gonna go for it. Just armor up. And that might mean spending the night here. Because it's already been a bit. But it's worth getting the train in a ship-shape condition. And then we can we can just speed run to the points of interest then. All right, that's a lot of barbed wire. Obviously, I've not honoured the 10 item thing, so if you were doing this with a 10 sack, you'd have to go back and do it a little bit more. I'm going to put these guys on here and make a little doorway. I'm going to make a little doorway here. Now, the good thing about the barbed wire is, as soon as anything touches it, which you've got to be careful because that includes horses and stuff, but as soon as you get any zombies that try and get in the train, they're going to start dying as soon as they touch this stuff. I'm going to just do the whole thing, leaving like a little gap so I can get in and out sideways like that. It's going to be a bit tricky, but let's just chuck this under here as well. Whoops. Put 2 on here, and I'm also going to put 2 on the front like that. I've got 2 left, so I'm going to go up top. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to put that on the back. I'm going to do another one. Oh wait, it's a lightning night. We don't want to get killed by lightning. Put that on there. Right, I'm going to go get some more of this from the store and hopefully not die from the lightning. I'm also going to get a couple more coal as well, and then we've got plenty to be going up. You can't have too much coal, but once we've got the train in a fit state, we can just start going. We can start powering through. The only tricky bit, really, with the place of interest is the castle. But as long as you've got a horse, that's not and lots of rifle ammo. In fact, what I normally do, I normally move rifle over here, move that down a little bit, and this is going to be useful. Right, that's it. That's the end of the storm. Let's just... where did we get to with this? I was on the roof, wasn't I, doing the roof stuff? So I like to jump on the top of this. You can jump here. Oh, wait. Let's just chuck the coal off. We don't need that just yet. Let's take one of these. And I'm gonna put this here. I'm going to take another one. And I'm just going to put this also on this side. And I'm going to just build myself like a little nest. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to put 2 more. 1 here. And then 1 here. And the good thing is then, when there's anything really bad happening, I get up here. Now, they can't even get up to the train because I put the stuff at the bottom. But now I've got like a bit in the middle. Now, if we ideally we'd get something else to stand on there. We'll just take this. I'm just going to take this coal. But you don't want to go too high on the train because it gets stuck on these top bits if you go too high. Like if you put a lightning rod right, stick it up at the top, it can get stuck. All right. I'm going to put a bit of coal in here. And what I normally do with the coal, when I've got extra, you don't want to put it in the furnace. So it's really easy to go wrong here. But I try and nail it to the ceiling here. And when I need to refuel the train, then all you need to do is get off the seat, unweld that, and it goes straight into the furnace. It's the best place to put the coal. It's just tricky because sometimes you can do this and it'll roll into the furnace. So you got to be super careful not to accidentally burn it, which I'm going to do now. I'm not careful. All right, never mind. Let's do it this way around. So I'm just going to nail it up there. I had some extra barbed wire as well. Alright, I'll tell you what, for the time being, let's just put that out of the way. We'll get this last bit of coal. I'm just going to weld this to the top here as well. There we go. Right, and these things, these are going to come in useful for the castle when we've got loads of werewolves. So we've got loads of rifle ammo. What I'm going to do as well is I'm just going to go to the doctors and we're going to get some more snake oil, because that is the quickest way of healing up. Because if you have a bandage, it takes time to apply the bandage. If you have snake oil, it's instant, and you get a little speed boost with it as well. So I'm going to get, since I've got some money left over, I'm going to get at least another couple of these. Now we've got loads of snake oil, so we're pretty good if we get stuck. There's the horse. Let's not forget him, because he's like fundamental to being able to do some of these next things. So let's get this guy. Also, it's gonna be night time again now, but I'm not so worried. Now I've armoured the train up, I think I can get away with sitting on top there. Ideally, if we had something to sit on, that would be brilliant. Okay, let's go. So it's taking a while. We're at the 20k point, but it should get a bit quicker from now on. We've got loads of rifle ammo, heals. I think, did I buy armour? I got armour, so we're cooking. So we just need to keep an eye out for the next thing. So the things left, we've got a fort, which to be fair is fairly easy. We've got Tesla, which is not difficult. We've got the castle, which is probably the biggest chance of dying, because it's full of werewolves. Werewolves are just the worst thing in this game. They can just completely annihilate you. But if you've got a horse, you can outrun them. And if you've got a rifle, you can shoot them. So it's not that bad. You're just going to be really careful, because it is easy to mess it up and die. So let's keep an eye out. What's that? We've got a town. What time on? 6 p.m. We've probably got time to do the town. Let's just try and see where all I'm interested in at the moment is the bank and the church. Well, the bank's right on the end, so we're kind of lucky again here. Let's just get out, jump off here. Okay, get the rifle. We just want to pop off some of these zombies that are near the bank. And also we need to find the old guy with the code. And the guy with the code is normally fairly near the bank, so I'm expecting him to be around here somewhere. These guys with the armour shoot the legs. The legs are not protected. The only problem is, because it's so glitchy, sometimes the guy with the code... Oh, he's there? Uh-oh. Whoa! Okay, we took a bit of a risk there. He's brought the code in, that's very convenient. Let's just get him out of the way. Pick this up, what does it say? 24565. 2, 4, 5, 6, 5. That's it, opened up. Just get the rifle out just in case, because sometimes you get zombies in here. Alright, let's get this. We'll hoover these up. Is it night time? Oh no. Right, let's get back to the train. Oh my word. I got stuck then. Alright. I've taken a bit of a hit. What we don't want to do is get werewolfed here. I'm going to take the snake oil so I can make a run for it. I'm going to do another snake oil as well, just so we can outrun this guy. Ideally, we want to get on top of this train. Heal up a bit. Right, now we're on here. I think we should be able to just sit here. If this has worked. If this hasn't worked, then we're snookered. He's getting stuck on the barbed wire. That's why we got the snake oil as well. That's why you got to have the snake oil, because if you get caught out by a werewolf, you can heal up and you can run. So we did all right there. Just make sure you've got them in your inventory so you can just press like one of the numbers and use them straight away. So we don't have to worry now. These guys are just going to disappear after night time. They can't get up here. So this has really paid dividends, all this barbed wire. So we've got a little barbed wire nest, and we've got barbed wire around the bottom as well. So these guys just can't get on. Hopefully they can't climb up. If you can climb up now, it's GG's. We'll have to get on the horse. I think there might be a second bank over there. So we'll get the horse out and we'll go have a look. The horse is useful. We can circle the village and see what's there. I don't normally bother looting up, because once you've got the money out of the banks, you've got enough to buy what you need to do the game. You don't really need to worry about everything else. But this is a good stress test of the train now. Now we know we're protected. We're golden. We'll just want to get a few more snake oils before castle, just in case something goes wrong, so we can run away to the train. And this should be it. It's daytime again. What we'll do is we'll just sheepishly jump off and just make sure they're gone. They've all gone. Okay. Tell you what we'll do as well. Let's just deposit what we took. There's my horse. I'm just going to nail this stuff to the train. We'll go trade that in a bit. Also, if you get stuck, you can use the crucifixes. I didn't take them with me, but that would have been useful. You throw them at the werewolves, and that's it almost one-shots them, I think. Or does one-shot them sometimes. So I'm just going to have a skirt around the edges. I don't want to have to go full full zombie apocalypse mode, I just want to see if we've got another bank. Sometimes you get like 3 banks. Sometimes you just get the one. So if you keep your distance, you're not going to attract the zombies. I might go get some more holy water. I showed you the glitch on the mine. Oh, there's a cheeky one there. Now these things here are also glitchable, so if you did want to glitch in, you can do an E-dance and get through this wall if you don't want to attract too many zombies like that. But what we'd normally do is go around the front. Just kill these guys before we went in. I just want to show that is, you can't glitch into the back, it's just that side bit. Oh my word, you've got to be so accurate with this to pick them up. But it's worth remembering this wall dance glitch is quite potent for some of these buildings. I don't think there's any holy water in it. Oh, there is. There's one here. That's going to come in useful. Oh. I didn't have the rifle out. I'm going to go get the horse. Alright, we're not going to glitch any more buildings. That was just a demo for that thing. So let's get back around the outside of this village. Try not to attract too much attention. Get on the train and get to the next safe spot. Or if we can find the next point of interest, that'd be good. We could also, while we're here, we could just quickly mine this since we've got the pickaxe. So let's just keep the distance. We don't want to attract everybody. Let's get back to the train. So we're good now. We know we're safe at night time because of what we've done to the train. So now we should be just easy streets to the end. If we die now, it's just going to be pure bad luck. A total lack of skills on my side. So we're going to chuck him in the sack. Now the reason why I keep the horse in the sack is if you get a lightning night, they just die. They just die straight off. They're always getting killed by lightning. Speaking of which, we want to keep an eye out for Tesla, the Tesla building. Now, in the Tesla building, you get some lightning conductors, which are going to be absolutely crucial for not getting struck by lightning when we do the Tesla zombie apocalypse. So let's keep an eye out. What are we on? 25. So we might not get anything spawning. We might just be going to the next town, the safe town. But there could be something. We'll just keep an eye out. If you're really lucky, Tesla spawns right next to the town. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's not going to be too far away, but I think it's just a little bit too far. We've got bandits. Let's try not to die here. Oh my god, we're taking some damage there. I'm going to quickly use a bandage just because I'm a coward. These guys are still following, but I want to stop here for Tesla. So I'm going to get the old rifle out and we're going to try and pop these guys off from a distance. This is the thing about the rifle, it's a decent long-range weapon. We've got a spare horse now as well. Is that all of them? No. That guy's got off. That horse could have taken damage there, but never mind. Okay, now this is suboptimal. This isn't really what I want it to happen because I want the train to be here for when we're doing the zombies, but never mind. I didn't want to get killed either by those outlaws, so I'm just going to gather together. First of all, I'm going to get the lightning conductors in the sack because I'm going to want those for the train. In fact, what I might do is play it cautious. Let's get out here. In fact, let's just take a spare horse and leave it with the train. I'm pretty sure one of them didn't get killed. They're all dead. I'm going to take you. Right, I'm going to put these lightning rods. Oh, it's a lightning night as well. So it's a good job we've got these rods. Let's hope we don't get killed. Let's, as soon as we can, get off the horse. Put at least one on the train. Let's not glitch it through the bottom of the train. Let's put him like there. We're safe. We should be safe on the train now. So that's good. I'm going to put the other one over here. And then I'm going to just grab... Where did he go? Fell off. I'm going to put the other one like on the end of the train here, and then I'm going to grab the horse just so he doesn't die. In fact, what we could do, we could risk it. Should we risk it? Go back in Tesla as quick as possible and do the body parts. Taking a bit of a chance here. Let's hope we don't get struck by lightning. The train's not that far away. I'm going to just pop the horse into the building because I don't want him to die. Right, okay, he's safe. I'm just going to get the body parts now. Luckily, we got this miner's helmet because we would not be able to see what we're doing otherwise. I'm going to take that. That's going to be useful to stand on top of the train. We're going to get the bits for Tesla. We'll build him up so as soon as this night's over, we can fight the zombies. So let's pop that down there. I don't know. Oh, there's the limbs. There's going to be a couple back here, I think. That's another. Oh, I dropped it. That's another. We want the head. And there'll be another piece in here as well somewhere. So that's Tesla's head with his little eyes sticking out. His arm. We're all good to go. So let's assemble this monster. Look at that bad boy. Oh, I left the... Now, in a different... We're not going to do this on this run, but in a different video, there's a way to get into a secret Unicorn Island that I'm sure we've showed you anyway on the live stream, but we'll do it again at some point using this thing. And what you do is you get 2 lightning rods, shoot it 1,000,000 times with the electrocutioner gun, which we'll see in a second. And that opens a portal to Unicorn Island, and you get some stuff for that. I'm going to turn on the power. I'm going to get the rifle out, and I'm going to try and leg it on this horse as quickly as possible back to the train, because that's going to be the safest spot to do this. But there's going to be zombies coming, so let's just... Maybe we'll just wander over. Try not to die on the way. Bit gung-ho then. With the old gun. Oh yeah, we don't want to die. We're getting the lightning again, so this is a bit of a risk. Let's get back to the train ASAP. Now with what we did to the train, we should be safe on top now. So these guys shouldn't be able to get us up here. Let's just get these. And they're all going to spawn from down here. But let's just jump on top. Oops. Now we can't just shoot through the barbed wire, but I'm gonna try and get the zombies I can get and let the other ones get stuck on the barbed wire. And this, because we've got the lightning conductors here, we're safe from the lightning as well. So we've got a little safe spot again. So all that money we spent on barbed wire is really paying off here. And that design having a top and a bottom. Whoa! It's just hit the lightning conductor. We're going to need some more ammo as well after this. We're running a bit low. I mean, I probably don't even need to shoot these guys now. But it's good target practice. Even though I'm being a bit wasteful. We get the bits and bobs that we get from Tesla Lab after this little zombie attack has finished. Now, but when we go back in, we've got to be careful as well, because there will be zombies that have spawned in the building that will not have come out. Normally, anyway. So that's something to be mindful of. How are we doing here? There's another guy. He's dead. The music stopped. You normally get a few more coming after the music stopped. And then it calms down a bit. We might be alright now. Sometimes they lurk around the bottom here as well. If they're not properly being killed. I'm going to jump down and see if there are any. I think they're all dead on the barbed wire. Okay. I'm going to unweld this and take it with me. Just in case. I think there's not going to be any more lightning now, but you never know. There's a zombie. Another one. Oh my god, they're all coming at me. These are the lurkers. We might be alright now. That might be all of them. I'm going to go in. I've got to get there's a bit bombs here, and then we need a gun. So basically this Tesla monster that we've resurrected, this guy's going to come back at the end now because he's there. Oh, we've got another zombie. There's just a few stragglers in here. We absolutely do not need this lightning conductor now. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just have a look at it, make sure there's no zombies. We'll quickly get this. So that's the electrocutioner gun. Fires lightning. We've got the bombs. There's quite a few this time. Sometimes you don't get that many. They just sort of spawn at random, and you can see the footprints when he's gone. We may as well get the gold and silver bars. Sell those later on. I'm not going to bother with everything. I'll just get this and skedaddle. Alright, let's chuck this guy on the back of the train. And we'll get out of here. We're very near the safe town as well. So we can sell all that stuff. Get some more ammo. And then we're on 30. So it takes ages to play this game from scratch. But if you've got the time and patience, it's going to pay off. And obviously, for the sake of demoing this, we're not going to stop at every town now, because that's, once you've done one town, you've done them all. So you can stop at the towns and get the bonds and stuff. We're just going to show off the rest of the places of interest and the end. So let's stop here. Let's just sell this stuff. I'm confused about why the daytime's still nighttime, but never mind. So let's sell all this. Sometimes it's a good idea to actually dump stuff and put it on the table so you know what it is you're selling. Because last time I sold... Oh no. Let's hope I've not done it this time. I sold the Jade Mask last time. Have I already done it? Don't tell me I've sold the Jade Mask. That'd be annoying. I do this every time. I think I might have as well. Oh no. So the Jade Mask, basically, you can put it on an enemy that you've killed, and it will come back to life and fight for you. But I've totally sold it. All right, we've got some more money anyway, so I just need ammo now. Basically, let's absolutely stock up on this. I like to try and keep the ammo around 300. Feels like a safe amount, just in case you get into any tight situations. I've not got enough money. Do you know what? I'm not going to bother. I've got 367. That'll be fine. Let's just skedaddle. Oh wait, we have got these guys. We can sell these. These are vampires. I can't believe I've sold the Jade Masks. But it's so useful, the Jade Mask, for doing castle, because you can kill a werewolf, take it in with you and resurrect it, and just get the werewolves to fight the werewolves for you. But it's not GG's, it's fine. Let's just trade these guys in. But this is what happens when you go to trading and just start powering through your inventory and not remembering you've got stuff in there that will sell and you might want to keep. Crucifixes especially. The crucifixes are useful because we can put them when... Oh, I can hear a werewolf. I'm going to get out of here. Oh, wait. We had all this money on the back. I completely forgot about this. Oh, my God. It takes forever, this, doesn't it? I forgot about all this stuff. Let's just get rid of this. Loads of money. I can still hear that werewolf somewhere. That's a bit off-putting. I'm just going to grab this ammo that I've just tantrumed all over the floor. And then I'm going to get out of here. After I get some coal. Because it'd be good to be able to move the train, wouldn't it? We've been playing an hour and 32 so far. This is how long this game takes to play if you're doing it from scratch. Well, maybe you can do it a bit quicker than this if you don't want to do all the stuff. We are being a bit... Well, we're not even being that thorough. We could be a lot more thorough, but yeah, we're being fairly thorough. So we need to crack on, really. But once we've got enough money to have enough ammo and stuff, and we've got enough coal, we can just speed run to the end. So we just keep an eye out for the other places of interest. We've got one bank. So I'm not, in the interest of brevity, I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to just plow on. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to quickly stop here, get the pickaxe out. I'm just going to get this coal, so that's going to save me a couple of quid. No, I'm not. There's a werewolf coming. Tell you what, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. It's fine. You have the coal. You can keep the coal. It's alright. It's yours. You have it. I didn't even want it. I didn't even want it, really. I was just being greedy. You look after it. 33k. Look at this. He thinks he's got the coal. He thinks he's keeping it to himself. He ain't keeping it. Look, I found some more. Let's take this coal. Mr. Werewolf, eh? Oh, there was only one piece in this one. Unlucky. Right, onwards. The other thing of note I've realised with this game is if you're trying to use zombies as fuel and you stop at a town and absolutely decimate the town and stick all the zombies on the back of the train, I don't know if it's the weight or just the number of items, but it glitches the train to the point where it doesn't move properly and you get sort of trapped. So do remember there's like a limit to the amount of things you can put on the train, although it will let you just keep putting things on until the train breaks. Sometimes the train can get glitched as well, like a bandit on a horse can just get wedged in the wheels and that would be it, GG's. I had that happen to me right near the end once and I had to basically just go on a horse like the last couple of 1,000 meters. But if it happens early on in the game, that's it. You've had it. Okay, we've had no... So we did the mine. We've not done the... So the things that are left are fort and the castle, really, aren't they? Because we've just done Tesla. So two major things left on the map. Oh, and this is the castle. So this is going to be, out of all of them, this is the hardest one. And it's also nighttime, which is kind of a high-risk approach. I might just wait out here until nighttime's over. If we stay near the train, we're going to be alright. We've got a couple of lightning conductors. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to equip myself. I'll just get the horse out. Hopefully he doesn't die. Oops, there's another one. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take it. Oh, no. GG's. Okay, well, that's castle made a million times harder. We really needed a horse for this. That was really unlucky. What are we going to do? What do we do? Have we got any horses anywhere? No. Oh, no. That was really stupid. If we had the Jade Mask, maybe we could revive him. I don't know. But that is not what we want. Now would be a good time to find some outlaws. Actually, now would be a good time not to get electrocuted. Maybe we should just go to the town. Oh, man alive. These horses are so fragile. Okay, so without a horse, we're going to have to go for plan B. Although I want to leave the train here because I want somewhere that's fairly safe to stand on. So I think what I'm going to do... I've got a bit of money. I'm just going to use the pickaxe, get this gold. Actually, I've probably left some on the train, didn't I? But never mind. We'll just take this. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to buy some... I'm going to buy myself some snake oil. Unless we were incredibly looking at the other side of this thing, there's a bandit with a horse. But that would be maximum luck. We want to keep the crucifixes because they're going to get the werewolves. We've got this one bit of gold. We're going to sell that $32. We're going to go over here. We're going to buy... We're just going to buy a load of snake oil. We're going to try and do it just with snake oil. This is very high risk. That's all I'm saying. We're very likely going to die. Okay, let's do this. Dead horse. The dead horseman of the apocalypse. I'm just going to move these snake oils. So I'm not even going to bother with... We don't need the revolver. We don't need the pickaxe. Let's just get all the snake oils. We might want the holy water. I'll put that back down in a minute. Oh, wait, we've got the electrocutioner. So we could recharge. That is the second option. Let's move that down there. So we've got snake oils and holy water. So we can recharge the electrocutioner. This could be the way forward. Let's do this. So we're going to use the rifle. We're going to try and bring the werewolves out. I'm going to drop. I left the... Oh my god, I left the crucifixes over here. It's going to be another night time by the time we get over there. But let's get the crucifixes because they're going to be first line of defense, and then we're just going to electrocutioner the werewolves. And then we're going to have to recharge it with some holy water before we do Tesla at the end. But you never know. We've got 4 crucifixes. Let's hope something crazy doesn't happen. And we have got the train to stand on. If only we had some cowboys. So my easy way to do this castle is basically get on the horse and go backwards shooting these guys with the rifle. So you're just going to have to imagine that. We're going to have to do the difficult way. Which might not work. Should we get the emergency electrocution on the go? There's loads of werewolves in here. Loads of werewolves. Okay. That was suboptimal. We're going to need the electrocutioner already. Oh my word. It's fine. In fact, we only really need 5 for Tesla, so we might get away with it. You never know. What the hell's that? Oh, it's a zombie. I did not mean to get the zombies with this. I'm going to take the snake oil. because we need to move. Get out of the way of the zombie crew. This is not going well. We don't want to get eaten by zombies while we're doing this. These guys are just going to have to die on the barbed wire for the time being. We've got loads of snake oil left though, so we're alright. We'll replenish. Right, with a bit of luck, these are all dead. On the barbed wire. Oh, it pays so much dividends, this barbed wire, it's unbelievable. We've got 15 on the electrocutioner. We only need 5 for Tesla, so we're just gonna zap them, I think. It's gonna be the only way. We've got the snake oil at the ready. This is not an option if Tesla has not come before the castle. So what you'd normally do, you'd be on a horse. The horse would point that way. You go backwards and you just shoot them with a rifle. But sadly, we messed it up. We can get these guys with a rifle though. We don't need to worry about the electrocutioner for these. Just bog standard vampires. Here we go. Boom. Zap. 14. Another one. The other good strat for this is if you get the fort first, you can get the cannons. And if you've gone to if you get the cart, there's like a little cart you can find in one of the farms. You can mount the cannon on the cart on the back of the horse and sit on the back with the chair. Just sit on the back of the cart, just firing cannons at these guys as they come out. There's going to be some more. Hang on. Oh wait. We've got all the vampires coming. There's 1 or 2 vampires. So this has got to be the hardest bit of the game, this one. Oh wait, there's another one there. And another one. They're just so sneaky. These vampires. Oh, what's that? Another one! Where did he come from? Right, so let's be careful now because we could have another werewolf here if we're not careful. I think that might have been all of them, but you never know. We've got some more vampires here, look. Let's just pop some of these off before they get nasty. All I'm going to bother about really in here is bonds and gold. Maybe some bandages. Oh yeah, we may as well take these. I don't know why. We'll take the ammo. Let's just hoover up. Whoa! I was not expecting those guys. Where did these guys come from? Why are you in here? You're not normally in here. Alright, let's just have a hoover up here and then we'll do the expensive golden things. Oh yeah, we get the, what is it, knife as well. There's a vampire knife in here. We'll hoover up the bonds and then we'll skedaddle. Given we've got no horse, we want to be able to get back to the train. Well, that was a disaster. This is not how I wanted to do it. I wanted to show you a better way of doing it, but it will have to do. Because you can do it with just a rifle on a horse going backwards. But never mind. We'll take these. We can sell some of these guys. We can take that. Right, let's get out of here. I'm done. Where's the train? And that's the castle. So we've only got one place left, which is the fort, which is dead easy compared to that. And then the ending. How much have we got left? Oh, we've got loads on the... We're not even going to have to recharge the electrocutioner. We're just cooking. So you just have to imagine we had a live horse and we'd have been... The werewolves would have been coming out and we'd have been sat on the horse going backwards, pointing towards the werewolves, just shooting them with rifles, one at a time. Just going in, goading them out, shooting them down. But that worked. That worked. So let's just speed run the rest of it now. We're going to sell this stuff. We'll sell all this. Actually, we've got a couple of crucifixes left as well. So let's just get rid of these. Oh, we've used the 15 capacity sack. I said I wasn't going to do that again. So we'll have to... Imagine we made a couple of trips for the stuff there. Well, I don't want to sell that last crucifix. Oh, we've still got these golden plates. They're not actually worth that as much as I thought. They're only worth $20, these things. But we've got a fair few of them. And to be fair, we don't really need to do... We'll keep that now. That and that. And I'm not bothered about the horse. Now we've done castle. Horse is whatever. But yeah, always get spare horses is the moral of the story there. We've got 227, so what do we need? Nothing really. Maybe a bit more coal. I've lost the general store. So we'll get a bit more coal and we'll set off. I'm probably going to get enough coal to do the end now. Go 1, 2. How much do we think we need? 3, 4, 5, 6 coal. We'll see how we go. We can always stop and get a bit more, but that might do us now to the end of the game. What's this? What's going on out here? Oh, we've got a zombie attack, but that's all right. We're in the safe spot, and we're pretty much well protected in here. So I'm just going to go for it. We're at 40,000 meters, so we're at 40k. So all we're keeping. Oh look, there were bandits. We could have just come out and got a horse and never mind. So we're just looking out for the fort now. And once we've done the fort, we're just going to go to the end. Oh wait, there was coal here. I stapled it to the roof. Shall I show you how this works? So if you get off the thing, just... Okay, that one didn't work. There we go. They've just fallen in. I just unwelded them. They fall straight in the thing. It's the easiest way to do the coal while you're moving. The problem is remembering you've put it up there. I completely forgot it was there. What time are we on? 3 AM. We've got a couple of hours, which goes really quick in this game, obviously. And then we're daytime again. So just keep an eye out for the fort. Another werewolf down there. They do mind in these werewolves. They're so OP. Obviously, if you were doing the whole thing properly, you'd stop and do more zombie towns, but I ain't got time for that. We've shown how to do the zombie towns a couple of times. Coming up to 50k. There's been no fort yet. Let's hope it spawns in. I'm not even going to stop at the town. Oh, wait. It's here. Right next to the safe zone. So let's stop the train and let's do the fort. This is the last place of interest we need before doing the ending. And we've got some more coal we can get there just in case. So these, as soon as you get near this place, these start spawning out of these buildings. You've got a building on your left here and you've got a building on your right. Some of them have got guns, so be careful. So just keep looking between the two buildings. Nothing's going to come from behind until we've finished clearing these guys out. And I'm just doing the same strat again with the rifle. Shoot, reload, shoot, reload, shoot, reload. You can see them spawning in that window there. I think you can even shoot them through the window if you're lucky. There's some coming in. Sometimes they don't come out that other building, but we've got some today. Just be careful because some of them have got guns. And there's also one that's got a key to the thing. We're going to need that to get the bonds. You can sell him as well if you can be bothered picking him up and taking him to the next thing. We'll do that. We'll sell him and get some money. He's worth like 250 or something crazy like that, or 150. I think it's 150. We took a bit of damage there. Just trying to be patient. Have I got the patience or shall I just go in? I ain't got the patience. Let's try not to die. I'm just going to take a snake oil because I took a bit of damage. That's going to give me a boost. I think that's going to be it for in here now. These guys are going to be finished. So we'll just go back over here, finish these guys off. There were some spawned in there. I'm just going to take a quick look. Oh, these guys are stacked up. They'll stun each other's heads. They're done. Let's just have a look. Nobody in there. Oh yeah, there's loads. Let them line up and just shoot through them. There's going to be a few more in here. Where's the guy with the key? We've lost him. It doesn't matter. We'll come back for him. So we'll just pick all the ammo. We'll pick all these things up. Is there another one? Have I missed one? Maybe. Doesn't matter. We'll come back for that. We're going to go up here. Get rid. There's a bug. Get rid of the gun before you go up here, or else the cannon's not going to work properly. I don't mean get rid of it, obviously. Boom! Oh no, the cannon's not working. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. We'll just do it with the gun. The cannon just one-shots these guys, though. But that's all right. Doesn't matter. We get some spare horses. See if we can get the cannon to work. So it's E. Oh, there we go. We've run out of people to shoot. But the cannon basically just one-shots them. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know why. So these guys, we're gonna have to just sort of. Oh, there's loads of them. That's why they all spawned a bit earlier. Can't quite get him. I'm going to just jump down. Oh, there's another one. Okay, we took a little bit more damage than I was expecting there. We're going to go find the guy with the key and then we can get in here and get the bonds. Where did he spawn? It's just a pile of bodies now, isn't it? But one of them will have dropped a key and we could use that. I can't find him. You can glitch in as well if you can't be bothered with the key. You can use the dance glitch, but we're going to try and do it properly. But I don't remember seeing him. Oh, he's here. Let's get the key, and we'll take him because we're going to sell him. So let's put the key on there. Oh, I've put the guy through the door. Doesn't matter, he'll come back out. We'll get that. We'll take the bonds. So you can get a cannon for the train. That basically does what that thing up there did. I'm not going to do it. Am I going to do it? There's no point. There's no point now. We've done everything. What a terrible demonstration this has been. Didn't even cannon. You can imagine the cannon just one-shots these guys on the horses. We did say we were going to... Oh, it's getting night time. Let's get back to the train. We don't want more dead horses, do we? Get into the safe town. We'll just drop a couple of coal. We'll power on now. We're at 50k. So we've literally done all the places of interest. All we've got to do now is the ending. And I think we're pretty much ready. We've got 430 with full health, more or less. We've got the electrocutioner still. I think we just go to the end and finish the game. It's been 2 hours so far. 2 hours of playing this game. I'm ready. Oh, watch out, watch out. We've got some bandits. Whoa! Get on the old barbed wire, boys. Obviously, this is just one way of doing the game. You will develop your own strategies. That may be a lot better than this. So the next safe town we'll come up to will be at 60k. There's one more at 70, and then at 80 is the end of the game. This is the zombie town. We're going to skip it for the sake of brevity. We know how to do the towns now. But imagine if you're doing this and you're farming all the bonds out. If you're going to want to do all these towns, just go into the banks, get the bonds out. Okay, we should be safe now to just pop a little bit more coal in. I can't even remember what's in this sack. We'll just have a quick look. The horse. There's that guy. We're going to sell that guy. Let's leave him there. Bit of coal. I'm just going to stick you there for the time being. Got another bit of coal. What else have we got? Oh, another bit of coal. Last bit of coal. We've got another bit of coal. Fantastic. I bought loads of coal, didn't I? I think I've probably got enough to finish the game now. Let's go. So on that note, I'm just going to go through the next safe town. I don't think we need anything from there. And this is it coming up. Let's go through. So there's one more safe town after this, and then we get the ending. Okay, see you later, boys. Good luck. Oh no, we've got some more bandits. Let's hope we don't get shot. That'd be tragic, wouldn't it? Absolutely bludgeoned. We're going to skip the town again, but obviously you'd be going in there and getting your bonds. It's a big one as well. Sometimes you get like three banks in some of these big ones, and you can really come out with quite a lot of bonds. 65k. Now ideally at the end bit we want to be there in daytime. We don't want to start fighting at the very last checkpoint at night time, because we don't know what, we could have werewolves in, anything could be going on. So we want to time it so it's just coming out at night time when we get there. But saying that, we have got a very secure train. But we would have the option where we could just maybe get on the train and not do anything at the end here, but we're going to fight them. So I'm going to stop briefly at the last checkpoint just to put some more coal in. Oops. Right, that's it. Let's go. That's all we're going to need. We've been very efficient on fuel this trip. Another zombie town. So I mean, I've been playing this for about 2 hours, so you can imagine if you've done those other 4 zombie towns, it soon adds up. Let's hope we don't run out of coal. I'm pretty sure there's enough to get us there, but you never know. Maybe if we see some, we'll get out and mine it. We've got a couple of hours yet before it's dark. And actually, we don't want to get there at night time, so maybe we want to just wait outside for the night to finish. But I think we can have enough coal to do it. No worries. Coming up to 75k. More bandits. Be careful. Hold on to your hats. We don't want to get too damaged before we get there. Oh, we've taken a bit of damage there. I'm just going to I'm going to bandage that up while we're going. We'll get past these guys. Whoa, we've got another stormy night. Which is fine, we can just camp on the train until morning. So the ending, oh my god, we've got more bandits, no way. So we're going to come up to the last thing here. This is a bit unfortunate because we've got these other bandits here, but what we want to do is we want to wait until this stormy night's over, so we want to camp just outside. But this is alright. If we stand near the train, we're not going to get hit by the lightning. So I'm going to get out here. What we're going to do... We're going to take that snake oil. I was not expecting that geezer to turn up. So we're going to recharge on the snake oil. Now what we want to do is take these... get these guys off the turrets pretty quick. So we just sneak up on these guys. But we also don't want to get struck by lightning. That would be bad. Maybe I'll just take the train a little bit nearer. What time are we on? 3 AM. That was a close one. So it's always handy to have... Oh, we're out of fuel. Fantastic. Oh, I forgot to sell this guy. So we get $150 for him, but I'm going to sacrifice him. You're going to have to go in the fire. Just move the train a little bit forward using his corpse as fuel. Right, let's jump out of here. Hopefully we're near enough now to see the turret guys. I'm just going to... So from a distance, we can actually take quite a few of these guys down. So you want to just edge your way in from the outside. If you can see, we can do a lot of these dudes before we even get in, which makes it a lot easier. There's nobody on the turrets. Now, sometimes that's a glitch. Sometimes they turn up. I've had it where I've died because they've turned up at the end. They just weren't showing originally. But if you just edge your way in like this, and this is why you need to do your reload thing, because I just had to sit there reloading then. We want to avoid doing that. Now these buildings have all got bombs and ammo and stuff in them. So I'm just going to go hoovering things up. I'm going to keep an eye out because there's going to be more of them popping out of a couple of these buildings. There's one. He's dead. But what we don't want to do now is get killed. That would be very sad. And since I've got spare snake oil, I'm just going to use it. This guy's coming for a go. But we don't want to dawdle about too long because we don't want it to go nighttime again. So what I'm going to do is quickly get these bones, get that bit of ammo. I think that's all these guys dead. I'll use the last 3 snake oils to get to the top very quickly. Get the bones. That's fine. Oh my god! There was one hidden at the back. Cheeky monkey. Make sure there's not one down here. And this is it, last house. Get the final bonds. Right, let's quickly get this open because we're going to run out of time. So we've got to wait about 3 minutes for the drawbridge to come down once we've started the lowering of the bridge. Now there is, underneath this bridge, there's actually a little ledge. You can just jump onto it and camp down there and be safe the whole thing. If you see it down there, just at the bottom. But we're not going to do that. I'm going to use the snake oil for a little boost. Just run down the bottom now. And see if we can start popping people off. We also need to remember to use the electrocutioner for when Tesla comes in. So these guys, with this rifle, we can shoot these guys from miles away. So we should be alright not to take too much damage. I have had it once where there was houses here and Tesla actually spawned in a house, which is super rare, and he couldn't get out. Oh, Tesla's here. Let's get the electrocutioner. I missed him. He's only about 5 shots, this guy. So if we can do him... one more. Oh, he didn't die. He must be dead, surely. Now, if we had the Jade mask, I hadn't sold it. We could have resurrected him. He'd start running around. I'll put a clip on. I took a clip of having done that, and he ran back. He didn't want to go to Mexico. He got upset and ran off that way. Went crazy. But I think that's all the battle. Oh, wait, is that one? He's climbing my train, the cheeky monkey. So I think that's everybody. I think we're good. We've killed everybody at the end. Is Tesla really dead? He's looking pretty dead to me. I'm going to pick him up. I'm just checking these turrets because sometimes they randomly respawn in there. I've seen it before where it's happened. I'm going to stick him on the train. There's no point doing anything with these guys now. So I'm just going to burn them for a bit of fuel and take the train to the end. Why not? Oops. Don't know what happened there. And I think this is it. GG's. With a bit of luck, we're finished. We're burning the crucifixes for some reason. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's night time. So this might have been a very good idea. Let's get on top of the train. We need some protection. Although it is a storm night again, so that's been quite lucky. If this was like zombies and stuff, it could be GG's. Alan, we've got 51 seconds. It's just a case of waiting now. We've done it. We've done the game. We've got a mascot Tesla. Now, there are other things you can do if you've got a class that can move very fast and you've got 1 million snake oils, and we're talking loads of snake oils. You can run with Tesla down to the last checkpoint before this one and sell him. And if you do that, you get some special achievement and a load of bonds. But we ain't got the snake oils and we ain't got the class to do that. This is a first run as you would do it, with no classes and no special trains or anything. And we've done the game in one go, start to finish. Just over 2 hours. Speed run. Typically this horse seems to be invincible now. Where was he when we needed him? Here we go. 5 seconds left. And we're done. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an absolutely chaotic but reasonably acceptable way to first time run beat Dead Rails. So I hope you have enjoyed this video and it's been vaguely useful and vaguely instructional for you. We'll show some bits at the end of doing some other bits, resurrecting Tesla with the Jade Mask and stuff, but that is it. Thank you very much for watching, and please do tune back into some of the other videos or live stream. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.